Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Printscape Arena in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. It is Tuesday night. It is Berg Hockey Night here in Western Pennsylvania. PIHL action from Printscape Arena. I'm Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me this evening. Bethel Park Blackhawks, the Canon-McMillan Big Macs, facing off in a PIHL AAA matchup. Bethel Park is on the ice. They are the road team tonight. We're going to talk about them a little bit here. They are led by Michael Shaw, assistant coach by Tyler Andrew. Tonight, number 1 will be Jansen Sauer in goal. Noah Pechora will be wearing number 2. Douglas Hartman will be wearing number 6. Colin Nebel will be wearing 8. Aaron All will be wearing number 9. It'll be Zachary Mazzacone wearing number 10. William Alborg will be wearing 13. Christian Strang will be wearing 14. Joseph D. Pasquale will be wearing 18. Anthony Carner will be wearing 20. Luke Henderson will be wearing 21. Ian Majernick will be wearing 23. Rylan Jones will be wearing 24. Number 25 will be Owen Stasic. Number 27 will be Ryan Tierney. Ethan Cooley will be wearing 29. And Kevin Tiemann will be wearing number 30. It appears it's going to be Jansen Sauer in goal this evening. Once again, led by Michael Shaw for the home team, wearing the white with the blue trim. The Canon-McMillan Big Macs, they will be led by head coach Ryan Lamberger, assisted tonight by Matt Lyons and J.D. Audie. Their team manager is Beth Lowry. On to the roster, number 2 will be David Sisley. Number 11 will be Alex Gallardini. Braden Phillips will be wearing 12. Number 18 will be Aiden Freud. Number 25 will be Carson O'Donohue. Number 29 will be Benjamin Batodian. Number 31 will be Kylan Bedner. Number 38, Zachary Wilcox. Number 42, Ethan Franzik. Number 48 will be Adam Sorlilly. Number 64 will be Drew Grasser. Number 72 will be Thomas Lowry. Number 77, Anthony Petrillo. Number 81 is James Morgan. Number 84, Nico Gallardini. Number 86 will be Dominic Tricana. Number 89 will be Chase Sloan. Number 91 will be Brendan Lamargo. And number 97 will be Braden Edgar. Home team tonight, the Canon-McMillan Big Macs. So again, I am Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here at Printscape Arena. As always, I try to give a precursor in every game. I'll get the names as we go along. Sometimes the pronunciations get by me. I have to get used to putting the numbers with the names here as the game progresses. And a little bit of a treat for everybody out there. As of today and as of this game, all Berg Hockey Live contests will now be streaming on the 10band.tv app on Amazon Fire and Roku. You can look it up. We have our own little channel on there. Thanks to Todd Kazarowski of 10band.tv for helping us out with that. Working on that for a little bit here. Weren't able to get it in for that last night's contest, but tonight we've got both those contests on the Roku if you want to watch on your televisions. He's watching at home right now. He's sending me all how great it looks and everything. At least it looks great because I know it's not going to sound great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the opening face-off here in a little bit. Warm-ups underway at Printscape Arena. All right, we're back here at the Printscape Arena. It is time for the opening face-off. Looks like it's going to be Zachary Wilcox stepping in with Aaron All. Face-off won by Bethel Park to start. Blackhawks will throw it back in along the boards. All taking along the half wall. All throws one on. It's going to be blockered off and cleared out by the starting netminder. That'll be James Morgan, the senior for Canon-McMillan. 16:51 remaining in the first. Face off to the right of Morgan's, won by Bethel Park. Back to the point. It'll be Deep Pasquale with a shot back out. Thrown up along the boards by Edgar into the zone. It'll be dumped in and kept by the Blackhawks back out of the zone. Wilcox collects the pucks. Throws it in behind the net. Sorry, netminder Sauer. Throws one around, and it'll be brought up and cleared back out the center. Gallardini will take the puck, and it'll be pushed through the neutral zone. Out, up, and big hit by Salazar. Back down, Edgar. Dumps one up to the point. Saleh throws one that goes out of play. Face-off coming up inside the Bethel Park zone. Face-off won by the Blackhawks. They're going to carry it out of the zone. Cleared down for an ice. No icing on the play. The Big Macs will take it and dump it up the ice and into the zone. Is Canon-McMillan. The Big Macs will battle along the inside wall. Clark get it back up to the point. Phillips at the point. Waits. Dumps one back in behind. Go around. And it'll be battled in the corner behind the net. Big hit applied there, but Bethel Park throw it on. Save made, held on to. And the Blackhawks will just clear out of the zone. Phillips just throws one into the Bethel Park bench, and we'll have ourselves a face-off in a neutral zone. They're going to stay center ice here with 15:20 remaining in the first period. Well, face-off at center ice. I just wanted to get a quick pronunciation on it's Zally, for number 2 for Canon-McMillan. David Zally. Down, Bethel Park will take it. Right across, Deep Pasquale passes it out for Henderson. Henderson can't get it into the zone. It's going to be picked up and brought the other way by Lamago. Lamago will just dump it into the zone. They'll go around for Batodian. Batodian along the boards with Tricana. It'll be thrown up, and not being able to play it was Alborg. Goes back out, and the Big Macs will dump it back in the zone. It'll go off the back of a Big Mac, and Hartman can't get it out, so it's going to be picked up once again by Henderson. Henderson waiting to the left of his goal. Henderson takes a puck, dumps one up to the point. It'll be cleared back in, and here comes Bethel Park. Madronick and Jones will converge, but it'll be the Big Macs getting it behind the net. Back out to the point. Shot on by Mazzacone. It goes wide of the net. No. Converge in the corner. Carried out by Petrillo. Back out. Salze. This gets one up, and Edgar. Edgar will carry it back into his own zone. Back to Salze. In goes Bethel Park. We'll get it behind the net. They picked up by Henderson. Henderson just gets it to center, where it's picked up by Strang. Strang in around a couple defenders. In, shot, backhand, just wide of the net. Back down in the near corner. Big Macs will just dump that up. Mazzacone up for Strang. Will bounce around back to Mazzacone. Dumping it in is Bethel Park. Back behind from the netminder Morgan. It'll bounce out. And it'll be Franzik. Franzik comes in, waits, throws one into the corner. Aaron All waits. It's going to be picked up by Gallardini. Gallardini around the shot. So it's Grosser from a hard point. The 8s and the 6s look a little bit rough from the side corners. It was Grasser. Grasser shot. Rebound opportunity here. Bounces it around. Ooh, it's sticked out by Di Pasquale, and it's going to be cleared out of the zone. That was rolling towards the net. Sorelli dumped one in that was tipped back into the Big Mac zone. Di Pasquale. Round for Henderson. Henderson bounces one up for Carner. Carner can't get around there, and Grasser will take it. Grasser passes one up for Franzik. Franzik into the zone. Muscles off. Di Pasquale. He'll go in, throwing it around. Grasser backhands it around, but nobody home. Grasser's going to pick up top of the circle shot. All just wide of the net. In the near corner. We'll just play it around. It'll be picked up by Lowry. Lowry will hand it off, and Bethel Park will get up to the point. But Grasser with a nice play to keep it in the zone. It's going to bounce around, and it'll be iced by the Blackhawks. 12 minutes exactly remaining in the first period. Scoreless here at Printscape Arena. This is Berg Hockey Live. I am Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here. Live PIHL hockey on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. Face-off coming up to the right of Sauer. Comes around. Shot on. Big save by Sauer on a shot by Tricana. Back out to the point. The Max will just dump it behind the net. Chasing it down will be Batodian. Back up Batodian with an opportunity there. Can't finish it up. Tricana on the backhand. Has 3 Blackhawks all over him. Is able to go behind the net. Throws one. A little bit extra pressure on it. Back up to the point. Salze. Nice play. Throws one across. Has an opportunity there. That was Lamago. Lamago leaves it up. Tricana. In front of the net. Can't finish the play. Opportunity here for Lamago, and it's going to come back out to the point and cleared out of the zone. Bethel Park's going to try to clear the point. But Toderin waits for it. It's going to be picked up at center by Bethel Park. Aaron All leaves one for Zalze. Zalze will just dump this one around. It's going to find Lamago. Backhanded out by Sorelli. Sorelli gets one up. Opportunity for Wilcox. Going to finish up the play. Going to go out to the point. Shot on. Tip in front. Opportunity. Save made. Rebound. Sauer with the second save, and it's going to be cleared the length of the ice. Will not be an icing call. Too much effort to get back there, the referee said. So Adam Sorelli will pass this one up to the point, and it's going to be kept in nicely by Christian Strang. Sorelli will have to try it again. Back by Edgar. Edgar throws one up the boards, and Sorelli gives it to Wilcox. Wilcox shot saved by Strang and held on to. 10:09 remaining in the first period. Scoreless here at Printscape Arena. Face off to the right of Sauer. Franzik will step in, and it'll be won by Majornik. We'll go around and out of the zone. Bethel Park will carry it out. It'll be Alborg. Alborg in the near corner. Tip in front. Jones couldn't finish it up, so it's going to go back out to where Mazzacone will take it. Mazzacone passes it back. And Owen Stasic will just dump this one into the zone. Lowry battles along as we picked up. And out of the zone comes Canon-McMillan. O'Donohue. I'm sorry, that was not O'Donohue. That was Grasser once again. Bednar will bounce one out for Lowry. Lowry into the zone. Throws one on. Sauer will hold on to it. Oh, another face-off to the right of the Bethel Park net. 9:23 remaining in the first period. Back down. It'll be shot on by Canon-McMillan. Down there. Quick Snapshot can't finish up, so it's going to go back out of the zone. Salze will just dump this one in. Going to be collected by Bethel Park. They'll throw it around. Pecora. Pechora will just dump this one out for Carner. It'll go past him and picked up by Gallardini. On the half wall, there'll be 2 Big Macs and 2 Blackhawks. It'll be cleared out. Di Pasquale will just dump it back in. They'll battle again. Shortly location of what's happening. A big hit in the corner by Tricana. Big Macs will pass out. It goes off Tricana's skate, and here come the Blackhawks once again. Back up, shot on, just wide of the net by Ethan Cooley, the junior, with an opportunity there. From the point, Di Pasquale stumps it around. They'll set up shot behind the net. Pecora and throws it on and held on to by Morgan, and they'll have a face-off to the right of the Canon-McMillan net. Scoreless here at the Printscape Arena. Face-off won by Canon-McMillan. It'll be cleared out by Sorelli. Chipped in by Mazzacone. Out come the Big Macs. Edgar bounces one off a Blackhawk back in his zone, but it'll clear anyway. Go back around Sorelli. We'll take this one, dump this one behind the net. It'll go around for Petrillo. Anthony Petrillo throws one across and it gets around. Just chipped out by William Alborg. Braden Phillips throws one across. It's going to be almost picked by Bethel Park. Sorelli dumps one into the zone. It'll be cleared back out. Throwing it down and tipping it in was Edgar. Edgar dumps it behind. Or Di Pasquale. Throws one around. Bounces off the skate of Lowry. Bethel Park comes in, but the Big Macs come in and are offside. 6:56 remaining in the first period. Scoreless here at Printscape Arena. We're going to bring the face-off all the way to the front of the Canon-McMillan bench. Face-off won by Bethel. They'll dump it in behind Morgan. O'Donoghue. There's one on the backhand. It goes out to the slot. Opportunity here for All. Aaron All. There's one to the point. Shot on. Rebound opportunity here. Goes back to the stick of diving. Morgan's able to jump in front of it, but missing it was Colin Nebel. Back down. Shot in to go off the skate of Frund. It'll bounce back out, and Canon-McMillan's Frund will get it out of the zone. He'll carry it out along the near wall, which it'll be backhanded in by Bethel Park. Strang throws it in deep. Salze up the half wall. O'Donoghue will just throw that across. And back into the zone. Franzik can't get around the defender. Carner. This one up for Mazzacone, who just dumps it in behind Morgan. Gallardini waits and leaves it for Pecora. Down save made. Rebound opportunity. Bounces around. Oh, that was a toe save and losing track of it, I thought, but it was the net coming off. And Morgan made a quick toe save on that one to keep it scoreless here. The face-off will be coming up to the right. Of the senior netminder. Cooley steps in. It'll be won by Tricana. Brought in, Bethel Park can't hold on to it, so it'll be attempt to be cleared back in. Bethel Park into the zone, opportunity here. Gets it around, tip in front, just wide on a tip by Pecora. Opportunity for Cooley and Pecora to do something. A shot by Mazzacone goes wide of the net, goes back behind, and it's going to be cleared out of the zone, back up. It'll be Deep Pasquale. Deep Pasquale for Pecora. Down Phillips. Phillips up for Wilcox. Wilcox into the zone. Wilcox shot wide of the net. Back on, opportunity there for Vatodian. And out comes Bethel Park across. Big Max trying to get a little bit of momentum here. Bethel Park able to maintain a little bit of possession momentum early here, but all it takes is that one shift to break things up. Edgar's going to lay a hit there, and it's going to be cleared back in by Henderson. Canon-McMillan dumps one on boards. Henderson has to get around. Wilcox comes the other way, has an opportunity with Edgar. Edgar into the zone, looking for Wilcox, just a little bit in front of him. Deep Pasquale leaves it behind for William Alborg. Down opportunity. They got a couple Bethel Park Blackhawks get tied up on themselves, and they'll back it up out of the zone. O'Donohue this time. Going to carry it in behind his own net. Stop, think about it, passes it up the boards, looking for Petrillo. Petrillo trying to get it out of the zone. Bethel Park with a big hit along the boards. Opportunity for Edgar. He throws one on anyway. And Sauer comes out to take exception for the shot. It was a low knuckler on net as the whistle came in. Face-off will be for the offside call just outside in front of the Bethel Park bench. It's off one by the Blackhawks. Cleared in by Stasic. All into the near corner. All passes it up the boards. It's going to go out of the zone for Mazzacone. Mazzacone for All. Back out. It'll be Pecora. Ooh, he is muscled off by Forensic. That was Christian Strang ending up on the ice. Cirilli carrying it in nicely into the zone. Into the near corner. The shot on save made. Rebound. Opportunity goes through the legs on the way through of Sauer. Goes to the point. Freund throws one on. Blocked. Coming back up. Does he get the rebound? Gets back out. Grosser dumps one back in. It'll be Forensic in the corner. Laying a hit on Mazzacone. Dump All in a little bit. And they'll battle in the corner. Freund, the senior, gets the puck behind the net. Got Grasser, can't get to it. Goes back out to the point. It'll be Salze. Back up for Salze. He'll throw one on net. Rebound comes back. It's going to hold on to by Sauer, and we'll have a face-off. 2:22 remaining first period. Scoreless here at Printscape Arena. Back down and around. It'll be cleared in. Shot on is cleared out of the zone by Bethel Park. I apologize. I'm trying to clarify something here on social media. I'm handling a couple social media things at the same time. Going to be cleared back in on the icing call. I apologize if you're watching looking for the North Catholic game at McDowell. We do not have that broadcast. It was an unclear post on my part. So the games, we only have the 2 games at Printscape Arena. If there's another broadcast out there, please reach out to us. Let us know so that we can get the people at the Great White North up there. Some hockey coverage. That is my apologies. Face-off coming in. To the right of Canon-McMillan. 1:49 remaining in the period. Lowry back down for O'Donohue. Back down, cleared in by Canon-McMillan. Going the other way is Petrillo. Petrillo stops up but is able to be met up by Henderson. Henderson and Petrillo. Battle up. Wilcox throws one around. It goes back out and kept in by Bethel Park. Cleared up and out by Carner. Carner in. Shot. Glove save. And we'll face off to the right of Morgan. Back down and cleared. Phillips up for Freund. And it's to be cleared out. Grasser. Bethel Park. Clears one up, and it's going to be Grasser coming the other way. Grasser is able to take one off the skates and back in. Grasser turns. That's Freund. Shot. Tipped off. Throws in front. Opportunity. Shot. Oh, off the post on a shot by Franzik. Back out to the point. Shot tipped down. Phillips. Thrown on by Franzik. Back around. Cleared up to the point. Canon-McMillan dumps one on. It's going to be cleared back out for Christian Strang. Strang down for Stasek. Stasek lets it go, and it's going to be into the penalty box. Face-off coming up. 24.4 seconds remaining in the period. Face-off coming up to the right of Morgan. Scoreless here at Printscape Arena. Canon-McMillan in Bethel Park on Berg Hockey Live. Presented on the Pittsburgh Hockey Digest YouTube page. The 10band.tv, Roku, and Amazon Fire apps. You can check us out now. This game is live on that platform. Thanks to our friends at 10band.tv. Well, that's the end of the first period. We'll be back momentarily with the second period. Scoreless here at Printscape Arena, Bethel Park, and Canon-McMillan. Back here at Printscape Arena, scoreless after the first period. Bethel Park and Canon-McMillan AAA matchup for the PIHL. I am Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me here. Face-off will be won by Canon-McMillan and dumped in. Grasser. This is one around opportunity here. Morgan and Sauer each having a great time in net so far. Hasn't been for a lack of trying for these two teams. This one gets hand passed out of play. It was cleared in. Here comes Bethel Park back into the zone. Shot on, save made by Morgan on a shot by Henderson. The Blackhawks, opportunity here. It's going to be Colin Nebel. Nebel leaves it around for Donahue. Donahue passes it around. Tries to find Freud on the way out, but it's going to be a keep in by Henderson. He goes on the backhand, throws one into the near corner, where it's going to be Aaron All. All passes it around, looking for Christian Strang. Can't play the puck, so it's going to be Freund going to throw it behind for Franzik. Franzik, a little bit of pressure there from Strang. It'll go back out, and Lowry will send it out of the zone. Franzik up. Freund will just dump it into the zone. It'll go behind, where it'll be DePasquale. Backhands it across, looking for Strang. It goes past him for All up to the point, and be cleared out where Strang's going to pick it back up off a Canon-McMillan mishap. Salze on the backhand up. He'll go around for Salze, where it's going to be Gallardini. Ooh, on a misplay back off the outside of the post. Be cleared up along the near wall. Tricana watches it gets thrown on net. Down and around. It'll be cleared up and out. Bethel Park will carry back into their zone. Mazzacone has a giveaway there and a pot shot. Save made by Sauer. .53 remaining in the second period. Scoreless here. Sauer and Morgan putting on a duel. Up. Bethel Park throwing it around. Bednar. Bednar behind the net. Up for Sorelli. Sorelli dumps one into the corner off the play. It'll be Gallardini. Get around up. Sorelli just lets it go back up. Nice keep in there by Gallardini. Save made. Rebound. Oh, Sauer with an opportunity. Make a big save. Just drops in front of him. It's going to be cleared out, and here comes Alborg. Alborg fights off a member of the Big Macs. Down. It'll be Sorelli back out to center and dumped back in by the Blackhawks. Up and around Gallardini. Gallardini throws one on net. Majornik. Now for Bednar. Bednar throws one up for Gallardini, and he's going to get a line change real fast. DePasquale in the near corner. Takes the puck, throws it around to the half wall. Henderson looking for Majornik. Goes past him and back to the Big Macs. They'll play Pong in the neutral zone. O'Donoghue throws one around. Trying to find Edgar along the half wall. He's able to clear the zone. They back, and Lowry puts it off the skates of Wilcox, but he's going to have a little bit of help in Petrillo. Petrillo throws one back and around. Lowry looking for the tip in front by Petrillo. Back out and cleared down the ice, where it'll be an icing call on the Blackhawks. 13:07 remaining, second period. Scoreless still here at Printscape Arena. Ethan Cooley will step in with Ethan Franzik. A pair of Ethans in the dot, one by Cooley out. He's going to clear it back to the zone where it's going to be brought in by Carter. Anthony Carter, top of the slot. Waits, has it cleared back out of the zone. Where's Stasek? Stasek throws it around. Misplayed by Mazzacone. Opportunity for... We got a penalty coming up. An elbow is going to be the call here. And it's going to be on Bethel Park. Taking the long walk to the box is the junior, Anthony Carter. And Canon-McMillan heads to the power play. Scoreless here. He'll win the faceoff. Back to the point. Phillips throws one into the corner. Franzik, nobody home. He'll have to chase that one down. Goes back out to the slot. Wilcox to Phillips. Sorelli. Top of the slot. Shot low. Franzik. Tricana rolling around. Opportunity there. Phillips takes a shot low. Wilcox. Penalty coming up. It's going to be it's going to be a hook, and it's going to be on Canon-McMillan. It's going to be Ethan Franzik taking the minor. And we'll have ourselves a face-off in the Bethel Park zone. 1:30 on a 4-on-4 to start. 12-12 remaining in the second period. Face-off won by Canon-McMillan. Lowry is going to try to dump this one out. It's going to be picked up by Stasek. But Lowry's going to get in front of it and get it out of the zone. They'll play it off with Tierney. Again, opportunity here for Nebel. This one on an opportunity here for Canon-McMillan if they hurry. It's on the backhand opportunity. Big shot, save made, rebound. Held on to by Sauer, and an extra shot there after the play. Huge play by Vatodian. The junior. It's two big opportunities in front. And then the faceoff will come up to the left. 1 minute exactly remaining on the 4-on-4. It's going to be won by Bethel Park around. Noah Pecora have to chase it into the half wall. He's going to take it behind his own net. The junior will get it up to Ethan Cooley. Back down O'Donohue behind his own net. O'Donohue head of steam. Pecora in his face. It's going to be picked up and shot on by Cooley. Knocked down is Lowry. A battle off. Lowry will take the puck, and he will carry it out. Lowry across center. Opportunity here. Back down and into the zone comes Pecora. Go down Pecora. So that is not Pecora. That is Cooley on the backhand. It'll go back into the near quarter. Cooley down with Tricana. Back across. Deep Pasquale. Shot. Held on to by Morgan. And we'll face off to the left of the senior netminder. 10:41 remaining in a period. 30-second power play here for Bethel Park as their minor expired 1 second prior to the shot. Face-off won by Canon-McMillan. Once again, they'll clear the zone. Behind, Sauer will let it go. Already picked up by Henderson. Henderson going to set up the play. They've got about 20 seconds remaining in the minor, 15 seconds as it goes. Scoreboard a little bit hard to see as the announcer here. I got to use the extra cam to set up there. Shot on, just missed, and it's going to be picked up by Canon-McMillan. and they'll dump it up. Be Edgar. Edgar from the slot. Shot. Bounces out behind the net. Sauer lost it for a second, but it's not there. Penalty is over. Even strength. Back up. Strang throws one out. It's going to be tipped out of the zone. Opportunity for all, but it's going to be picked up nicely. An opportunity shot. Scores! Anthony Carter with the goal. Just fires one top shelf. 9:54 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Bethel Park leads. Broken play in the neutral zone. Carter able to get a pack from behind all and just fire one from the right top of the left circle. 1-0 is your score. Bethel Park leads. It's off one back into the zone. Canon-McMillan regroups. Back out. Grasser can't finish it up, so it's going to be picked up and carried in and around. Comes Canon-McMillan. They'll backhand it out. Goes off of Stasic. Around. Hartman. For Alborg. They picked up, and Canon-McMillan has a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Bring it in. Look for the tip in front. It's just passed through by Franzik. Out comes Bethel Park. Backed in by Hartman. Behind is O'Donohue. O'Donohue up along for Di Pasquale, and it's going to be cleared out. Grasser has an opportunity but can't finish up the play. Back down, big hit by Franzik. No penalty on the play. Back out. It'll be Di Pasquale looking. It's going to airmail this one, and it'll go off the outside and face off at center, they're saying. 8:47 remaining, second period. Bethel Park leading 1-0 on a goal by Anthony Carter. It's off at center ice. Won by Bethel Park forward. Carter, the goal scorer, gets in, and it was just barely offside as Pecora jumped in the air and came down right before the puck crossed. Face-off will be dropped in front of the Bethel Park bench. Pecora couldn't get to it, so Wilcox will take it the opposite way. You got a round opportunity. It was Gallardini, but it's going to be picked up, and here comes Wilcox back in. Salze. So there's one in and around. They'll chase it down. Bednar. Around Gallardini. Can't get to it, so Wilcox will bounce one off that Gallardini will have to try to keep in. Goes back out. Gallardini. Get it? So it goes back up to Cooley. Cooley into the zone. As that turned over to Wilcox, he'll just tip it back out. Henderson. Into the zone. He'll come back out. Henderson dumps one in. Pecora. Pecora's shot blocked. Gallardini. Back down. Aaron All on the backhand looking for Strang. Strang has a Big Mac draped all over him, and it'll be Wilcox taking the puck out. Wilcox out of the zone. Still has possession. Gets around a defender. Gets around a second defender. He has a trailer. Wilcox comes in. Shot. Save made by Sauer, and it's going to come back out. Phillips dumps one back in, and Strang backhands it back into the zone. Will be played by Phillips. Phillips almost misplays it. Oh, Strang with an opportunity there. Could not get to the puck, and opening up is Canon-McMillan. Canon-McMillan shot. Goes wide. Sorelli looks for the shot. It's going to be blocked. Carrying it back out is Bethel Park. Aaron All into the zone. Waits on the backhand. Throws one forehand back behind. He's looking for Strang. He ends up with it himself. All clears it out. It's going to be picked up by Lamago. They'll battle along the boards. We're going to have a little bit of a tie-up along the boards, waiting to see how long the referees will go before they whistle this one down. 6:18 remaining in the period. They're still going, and the loop puck does come loose, and they're going to have a face-off anyway right in front of the Canon-McMillan bench. Crowd having a good time out there. Face-off director looking for the explanation on the bench. They do get it. And face-off coming up, won by Bethel Park back into their own zone. Cleared up to Mazzacone. He'll dump this in. He's gonna run into. It's more if he ran into him than he got hit. Just got caught off guard. And that's Di Pasquale with the puck. Takes it, throws one up the half wall. Lowry will get it to Grasser, and Grasser will dump it into the zone. Douglas Hartman looks the pass and finds William Alborg. Alborg shot on, save made by Morgan, and he'll hold on to it. 5:42 remaining, second period. 1-0 Bethel Park leads. This is Berg Hockey Live. I am Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest YouTube page, on the Amazon Fire 10band.tv app, and on Roku. I'm starting to get used to saying that. I didn't get to say that up until this point. Thanks to our friends at 10band for TV for giving us an opportunity to be streamed on all television apps that we have available. Back out. It'll be Edgar carrying it across. Braden Edgar. We'll just dump that in behind. Picked up for Luke Henderson, the senior. Bounces it around and back out. Salze for Wilcox. Wilcox shot. Ooh, just missed on the inside of the post. Back down, and it's going to go to Henderson. Misplays it. Wilcox trying to get around the defender, and it's going to be picked up and cleared out by Henderson. He's looking for a little bit of help, but Salze is able to give that to a Bethel Park player, and back into the zone it goes. The corner chaser will be Alex Gallardini. Gallardini gets it up for Wilcox. Lets it go past him. And Salze takes the puck, dumps that one into the corner, backing around. Henderson lets it go. It goes up for Hartman, and it stays just outside. Edgar gets around a defender, tries to go around a second one. Can't get around. It'll be Petrillo getting a stick in there, but nobody home, and Bethel Park will dump it down the length of the ice, and icing is the call. 4:33 remaining, second period. Bethel Park still leading 1-0. Branzik will step in with Ethan Cooley. Branzik and Cooley. Down. Stasic. Passes it out. That'll be Anthony Carner. Carner out past and cleared into the zone. Sorelli waits and back down. Carter throws one across. Opportunity here. It's going to be dumped behind Pecora. And around Gallardini, just dumps it out for Sorelli. Sorelli has Bednar going to that shot on, bounces one off of Bednar. The shot was high, a nice little tip opportunity, but throws one right into the logo, and it's going to go the length of the ice. No icing on the play. They'll chase it down. Carried out by Phillips, Braden Phillips. In, shot, blocked. Back down, Phillips will take it around for Bednar. Bednar needs to stick in there. All will take it out of the zone, all across center. In, all shots, save Morgan. 3:32 remaining, second period. Bethel Park still leading 1-0. Face off to the left of the senior netminder, Morgan. One forward by all, shot opportunity. Oh, the tip was in front for Strang, and he couldn't finish it up. So here comes Canon-McMillan the other way. Big opportunity shot, just missed the side of the net. Was Batodian. Down. Throwing a thought. Scores! Believe that was Brendan Lamargo. Wide side of the net. It was indeed, and it is 1-1 here Wide open comes in was Brendan Lamago, the junior. I'm sorry, the freshman. And it is 1-1. Back to a tied score. O'Donoghue will take the puck, throw them back in. Back up and cleared in. O'Donoghue has to take the puck to try to clear it back out for Vatodian. Thrown on by Vatodian. It's going to get bounced into the netting. Face-off coming up to the right of the senior Jansen Sauer for Bethel Park. As a reminder, we do have a second game here tonight. If you're on the app, I believe, on the streaming service, you will see it immediately following this. And if you're on YouTube, you'll need to open up the next feed. That will be Ringgold and Trinity, an open division matchup here from Printscape Arena, back half of our doubleheader. Hope you can join us for the 9 o'clock face-off. Grasser will carry it in. Grasser gets it around. Shot by Wilcox just throws that one wide of the net. Back down. Salze. Save made. Rebound. Look for the tip in front was Wilcox, and it's held on to by Sauer. Face-off coming up to the right of the Bethel Park net. 2:29 remaining in the second period. Franzik will step in with Ethan Cooley. This off one back to Mazzacone. Bethel Park tries to get it out of the zone and does so. Big hit along the wall as Braden Phillips meets up with Anthony Carner. Sorelli will carry it into the zone. Sorelli leaves it up. Shot by Franzik. Rebound opportunity here on the backhand. Save made. Rebound. Nobody home. Off the post! They're going to say the net was off. Face-off comes outside of the zone. Big scramble in front. I believe the net came off, so they called that. See where they say they're dropped the puck. I thought the signal was outside the zone. That will be the case. It'll be to our left on the other side of the rink. They're lining them up. 2:04 remaining, second period. Face-off. Won by Bethel Park coming across. Up. It'll be Luke Henderson. Henderson throws one across. It's going to be brought in and into the corner. O'Donoghue battles off. That'll be Di Pasquale. Back out. Shot. Oh, look for the tip in front. Had Strang, but could not get the puck to him. Back out to the point. Di Pasquale. Henderson shot. Save made. Strang could have finished it up. The captain has to let it go to Grasser, and it's going to go back out. A little bit of pressure there from Wilcox. Zach Wilcox, the captain, all over the defenders as they're trying to bring it out of the zone. 1:27 remaining in the second period. We'll have a face-off all the way down to the left of Jansen Sauer. 1-1 is your score. Face-off won by Canon-McMillan. Phillips' shot goes into the corner. Luke Henderson. A little pressure there. Vatodian. A little pressure behind. Oh, that is Trucciano. Tracana. They get tied up by Di Pasquale. A little bit of help there from the goal scorer, Brendan Lamago. Back up to the point. Shot on, goes down behind. Bethel Park will collect it. And Di Pasquale will clear it the length of the ice. Icing is the call once again. 45.7 seconds left in the second period. Once again, 1-1 is your score. Icing. So the face-off will be to the right of Jansen Sauer. Sauer looking solid here so far in this contest, as well as James Morgan. It's one of those fun ones that when the offense gets an opportunity, the goalies seem to be standing up to the task, adjusting all of it. And they'll flip the script on the icing call, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Morgan this time. 1-1 is your score. 35.4 seconds remaining in the second period. Nico Gallardini will step in for the face-off, and he'll lose that one. Opportunity here. Oh, tip in front, and it's a goal! Ethan Coley with the tip in front, and 29.4 seconds remaining in the second period. Bethel Park takes a 2-1 lead. Late goals are always the toughest goals to take. Let's see how Ryan Lamberger's team bounces back from that. Those are the big ones for the teams that do get them. Got to be excited if you're Michael Schall's team, because to get that late goal takes a lot of the momentum out of the home team. Down for Phillips. Phillips throws one around. He finds Sorelli. Phillips almost loses the puck behind the net. They'll be picked up, and they'll battle around. 10 seconds to go in the period. We'll get the ice cut coming up. Back out comes Canon-McMillan. They're getting an opportunity. Maybe Vitodian can't get to it. 1 second, and that is the end of the second period here at Printscape Arena. Your score: the Bethel Park Blackhawks 2, the Canon-McMillan Big Macs 1. We'll be back with the third period after the ice cut. Normally we do a, it's okay, sorry, I just had somebody try to come up and talk when we go live on this one. Normally we do a second intermission show. There isn't much going on. North Catholic just dropped the puck with McDowell up in Erie. This is the only game going on down here, and the following game will be Ringgold and Trinity. So I just want to take this time to say thank you all for watching us here on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest over the years, everything that we've tried to do to bring you guys. I appreciate all the support and all the kind words that you brought to us. I don't have much more to say than that. Thank you to 10 Band TV for giving us an opportunity to be on that super sweet app that I was actually surprised that we're going to have the opportunity to have their own channel on. So you're going to see more content hopefully brought to that app. Every game that we have on YouTube will be on the Amazon Fire and the Roku app, the 10 Band TV app. So you can check that out if you want to watch on your smart TV at home. If you see one of our coverages here, you can catch all of their games. They're got a couple more games than I have this year, so check them out. Matt Popchak, the legend's back out in the field for the first time, flying solo. This is the way he does. Sometimes whenever I do color with him, it's just let him do his thing and roll. And I'm just there as support and something to make fun of. So, once again, thank you all for joining me here. Thank Todd Kazarowski for helping us out with getting this app launched. Awesome, awesome, awesome tech that's coming your way. You know, everybody's excited. And I think I heard from John Muka, who is here this evening at Printscape Arena. They have a count of approximately 40 games, almost 40 games that are now listed as broadcast on the website. That's just through the month of October and a little bit of November. I haven't even put my November schedule out there. I know Mon Valley reached out. They're going to be joining us here in the next couple weeks to start covering some games. And, of course, we've got some big help from Westmoreland Sports doing their thing. So but thank you all for joining us, and thank you for enjoying high school hockey. We're trying to bring it back to you in Western Pennsylvania. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. We'll be back with the third period. Oh, you got to love live television, right? I guess is it live streaming? It's not television, so live streaming services. So we're still waiting for Canon-McMillan to come out on the ice. They've whistled them twice. Here they come. The Big Macs have returned to the ice for the third period. 2-1 is your score. Goals from Anthony Carner and Ethan Cooley for Bethel Park. Brendan Lamago, the freshman, for Canon-McMillan. This one has basically been every bit of a goaltender's duel so far. If you're watching closely to how the two teams are stacking up. As Jansen Sauer and James Morgan keeping both their teams in this one. A late goal by Ethan Cooley on the tip-in in front. The difference right now, I believe, is 27 seconds remaining in the second period. But still got a whole 17 minutes to go here, and maybe more if we decide to go that far. "17 minutes of distance. 2-1 is your score. Bethel Park, the road team in black with the orange trim. Canon-McMillan in the white with the blue and gold. Looks like All will step in with Franzik, and we'll have a face-off at center. Face-off won by All. Back for Henderson, he'll dump it in. Lowry up for Grasser, he's going to pass it out. Finds Franzik cutting across. Franzik into the zone. He's going to come in offside. Looked like the far man that was front. And we'll have a face-off in front of the Bethel Park bench. Franzik steps in once again with All, is going to win the face-off back. And Canon-McMillan will have to chase it down. It goes off of Morgan, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off coming in to the right of the senior, James Morgan. Franzik and All one more time. Thrown on by Henderson, gloved by Morgan. They'll go for a fourth time in this period. Henderson dumps one into the corner. Out All. Back around for Nebel. It's going to be cleared out by Canon-McMillan. And it'll be a foot race here, but icing is the call. As Gallardini and DePasquale will chase it down. Face-off coming up to the right of Morgan once again. 16:24 remaining in the third period. We'll get a new set of dance partners in Wilcox and Carter. One by Wilcox back. Alex Gallardini throws one up along the boards, and it's going to be cleared up. Petrillo looking for Wilcox. It's going to get around for Pecora. Pecora passes it up and finds Mazzacone. Mazzacone into the zone. Cleared out by Edgar. And it's going to go the length of the ice for an icing call. 15:57 remaining in the third period. 2-1 still your score. Bethel Park leading in this PIHL AAA matchup from Printscape Arena. Printscape Arena, one of the former training facilities of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Remember a couple years ago, I was walking through the lower bowl of this, and the door was open to what used to be their weight room. It was pretty cool to see, but Petrillo bringing in shot. Scores! Petrillo just sneaks one underneath the pad of Sauer, and we are tied. 2-2. Anthony Petrillo, the senior. He says, no, Mitch, don't start talking about history. We're talking about the present. Chircana will step in here with Ethan Cooley. Face-off won by Bethel Park, but it's going to be dumped in. We got a little something going on in front of the Bethel Park bench. They'll clear that up. It was a little friendly fire. The Blackhawks around Pecora. Pecora throws one up. It's going to be picked up by the Big Macs. They'll battle around Phillips. And there'll be a penalty coming up. It'll be a roughing call, and it will be on Canon-McMillan. They're going to get the senior Dom Chircana. Face-off coming up to the left of Morgan. Chircana off for a rough at 15-19 of the third period. I apologize with the camera angles. I do it all here. Producing, changing the score sheet, and working the camera while calling the game. That's why I say the first couple periods, watch out for the names. Back out, Anthony Carner gets cleared out of the zone. Back for Henderson. Henderson lets it go. It'll be Carter bouncing around. All comes in to help him out. All trying to get in and around a defender. A nice play by Frund. It's going to come back out and across. It'll be Nebel. They'll play it in front of the zone. It's going to be cleared out. Nebel will have to chase it back into the neutral zone. Call in Nebel, the senior. And on the backhand save made. And that was a pad save by Morgan. Out of the zone is Carner. Anthony Carner passes it up. Gets it around for All. A little bit of help from Salze. Back out to the point. Shot by Henderson, tipped in front. It's going to be tipped out by Strang. Back out. Henderson, across, shot. Save made by Morgan. Colin Neville with a shot from the circle. 14-15 remaining in the third period. 56 seconds remaining in the power play. I got to see both of these teams at the St. Margaret tournament on the first day. Both pretty impressive this season. I know it was a down year for Canon-McMillan last year. Able to regroup. Bethel Park was on an up year. Looked to maintain a little bit of the same during that tournament. Back across, I believe they won the tournament. It's going to come out. Ooh, a tip up. Nice play by Mezzacone to make sure that it doesn't get handed to Wilcox on the break. Over a couple years, I've seen Wilcox take those to the house. It'll be a penalty coming up to Bednar. We're going to go 5-on-3 here for 33 seconds as Bednar heads off. I didn't catch what the penalty was for. But no, they're not going to say it is. He just ran in, so it's still 5-on-4. My apologies. Saw him head into the box. Back out. Oh, sneaky little shot in front by Alborg. It'll go on, and Morgan will hold on to it. 2-2 is your score. 13:36 remaining, third period. 17 seconds remaining on the power play for Bethel Park. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. We're live at Printscape Arena. Bethel Park and Canon-McMillan. PIHL AAA matchup. Up and just out of the zone. Mazzacone will throw this one up for Cooley. Around, and it'll be Hartman, Doug Hartman. For Alborg, back to Hartman. Hartman shot, low, tipped in front. Had Pecora in front. Going to finish up play. Pecora in the near quarter. Waits, dumps it around. Looks for Alborg on the play. Alborg leaves it back for Pecora. That's Frantic all over him. It'll be an opportunity here. Bringing it out was Cooley. Couldn't finish up the play, so it's going to be picked up by Lowry and cleared the length of the ice. Penalty has expired. We're even strength. Back in is Cooley. He'll be stood up by 2 members of the Big Macs. To bring it in is Canon-McMillan back out to the point. Front. Can't finish up. Oh, big shot back across. It'll be Sorelli. They'll battle in the corner. The Park will try to get it out of the zone. It'll be picked up and thrown around by Henderson. Cleared down, and Phillips back at center. Phillips dumps one in behind Sauer. Rylan Jones leaves it go. And out it goes. They'll pick it up. Phillips back in front of the benches. Phillips will have to dump it in once more. They're going to play Pong. A little bit of a catch game going on here. Rylan Jones is going to dump it in. Sorelli's going to chase it down. Act down and cleared in. Stasek for Jones. Jones is going to dump it into the zone. Back down for Majinek. Up for Phillips, but it kept in nicely. There's a steal there for Strang, who throws one over the net. Back out, and the errant pass will be cleared length of the ice. Chasing it down is Vatodian. Back out of the zone. And here comes Colin Nebel. Nebel comes to the slot. Shot. Save made. Morgan. Nebel back into the far corner. Go off, and he'll battle off with Salze. It's going to be cleared out. And Longo can't finish it up, but it's going to be, oh, big hit in neutral zone. Actually, it was in the zone. They'll battle along the wall, back and forth. Bethel Park will recollect it with Strang throwing it up the ice. Salze in front of the net. The Bethel Park bench. Picked up and carried in by Colin Nebel. Nebel around circles. Throws a backhand on, held onto by Morgan. Face-off coming up. What do we got? 10:32 remaining, third period. 2-2 is your score here at Printscape Arena. Face-off coming up to the right of Morgan. Good little keep in there by Carner. Carner getting the opening goal here today. Back and out. Bethel Park will collect it and dump it back into the zone past Morgan. For O'Donohue. O'Donohue had Cooley all over him. Lowry gets run into the boards by Pecora. They're going to call a penalty here. Little extracurriculars it's going to be on Bethel Park. And it is going to be Pecora going off. So a face-off down in the Bethel Park zone. 10:05 remaining third period. It's tied up. Twos here. 2-2, 10:05. 2 goes in the box for 2 minutes. Twos are wild. Here we go. Act down. Phillips. Phillips has Sorelli on the far ball. Just uses the shot himself. Glove save by Sauer on the shot through. Wilcox will step in with all. Face-off contested will be won by Canon-McMillan. Sorelli back up for Phillips. Phillips top of the point. Phillips waits. Gets around one defender. Has all over him. Tricana in a battle with Henderson. Tricana comes in on the back end. Goes into the near corner. Tipped out nicely by DePasquale. They'll battle off. Franzik has Henderson all over him. Henderson will carry it out on his knees. He waits, dumps one up, goes past Wilcox and goes to Phillips. Phillips for Franzik. Into the zone. Franzik back down for Wilcox. Wilcox shot just wide. Back down. Wilcox Up to the point, Phillips. Tricana, Franzik. Franzik behind the net on the backhand, Sorelli. Top of the circle, throws one across to the point. Phillips back to Sorelli. Sorelli shot. A high riser tipped by Franzik high and over to Tricana. Tricana back up to Phillips. Phillips shot low, blocked, and it's going to be picked up and cleared out by Strang back the length of the ice. Morgan will come out. Morgan leaves it for Phillips. The line changes aplenty here. Phillips throws one out for Edgar, but it's going to go past him, and Owen Stasic will let that one go. Picked up and carried in by Vatodian, but it's going to go back the length of the ice as Lowry collects the puck. Lowry waits in. Here comes Vatodian. Into the zone, Lowry. Looks for the puck. It's going to be picked up on the backhand by Mazzacone. Up to the point. It'll be Grasser. He takes it out of play. Offside is the call. It was offside. It did bounce out. Face off coming up outside the zone. Shot on net. Was on net, so it should come back all the way down, which it does, because the shot was taken from outside the zone and on net. .7:46 remaining, third period, 2-2 is the score. Back down, picked up by Bethel Park. Henderson shot, was wide of the net. Back down. Cleared out by DePasquale, but picked up by Canon-McMillan, unable to capitalize on that play. Back in comes Bethel Park. Big hit along the boards. We're going to carry it in. It'll be Alborg. Alborg bringing it in. Big shot, better save by Morgan coming across. Down across, Franzik. Gets cleared across. Alborg back out for DePasquale. Hartman throws one in wide of the net. And it's going to be behind. Junior Alex Gallardini. That was one opportunity here. Shot, goes off of Sorelli's skate on a shot by Colin Neville. It's going to be dumped in but to Phillips. Phillips will take the puck and just clear it the length of the ice, where icing will be called. 6:36 remaining. Face-off coming up to the left of the goaltender, James Morgan. Wilcox will step in here with All. Face-off won by Bethel Park. All. It's over to Neville. Shot on blocked by Mazzacone. Back up and around. Low shot by Henderson, tipped in front by All. Nice tip, but better save by Morgan. Down it'll be Strang. Strang carrying it back into the zone. Strang in the far corner has Lowry all over him. Again, shot on, saved by Morgan on a shot by Mazzacone from the point. 6:09 remaining, third period. 2-2 is your score. We're still deadlocked at the Printscape Arena. I'm Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me on Berg Hockey Live, presented by Pittsburgh Hockey Digest, now available on the Amazon Fire and Roku. Thanks to 10-Band TV. You can find it on their app. All the games live are available there. Lowry will just dump this one back out. It'll be Strang. Sorry, Pecora dumping it back in. And here we go the other way. Vitotorin up off of the pad, saved by Sauer. They'll battle around. It's going to come around. Vitotorin, an opportunity. Throwing one in. Opportunity. It is a big pile in front. We're going to see. We're going to need a little bit of help here in the crease. As Ben Vatodian gets hit. He'll head back out. He'll be fine. Originally, there was a call for somebody to come over, but to no avail. Nothing happened. No harm, no foul. Face-off coming up to the right of Sauer. Franzik will lose the face-off back. They picked up, attempting to come out and getting around everybody is Colin Neal. Shot scores! Colin Neville comes in, fires one over the glove side of James Morgan. 3-2 is your score. Bethel Park leads. Colin Neville, the senior. .5:34 remaining in the third period. Bethel Park takes that 3-2 lead. Well-placed shot over the glove of Morgan. Neville, Wilcox will bring it in. Opportunity here, bounces it around. It'll be taken and held on to. Got up along the boards for All. All gets around a defender to be Neville, letting it go past. Wilcox around, looking for Phillips. Phillips, in front of his own bench, throws one up along the boards. It'll go into the zone. It'll be picked up by B.D. Pasquale. Back around for Wilcox. Will pick it up along the half. All throws one in front for Petrillo. It's going to be Henderson getting there first. Henderson throws one up the boards past Strang, but it's going to go length of the ice. Petrillo is going to chase it down, but icing is the call. It was Phillips chasing it down. Well, but face-off coming up in the Bethel Park zone. To the right of the netminder, Sauer. Face-off one. Fatodian will get it in the corner. Behind net. Up to the point. Lowry, muscled off by Pecora. He'll go at it. Lowry. There's a little bit of pressure from Cooley, but it's going to be picked up by Mazzacone. It's going to go off the netting. It should stay down low. Yep, it'll be to the left of the netminder, Sauer, the senior. Tricana steps in with Cooley. Ethan Cooley, the junior, will watch Tricana go in and around. Knocks down Mazzacone on his way. Goes in front. Oh, big opportunity. Tony couldn't get the bouncing puck. It's going to be cleared up to Bethel Park. The Blackhawks will take it, and Pecora will just dump it the length of the ice. Icing is the call. Once again, he didn't gain the red line. Face-off coming up to the right of Sauer. 4:11 remaining third period. 3-2 is your score. Bethel Park leading Canon-McMillan. Once again, you could follow us along here for the next game if you do choose to. It is Trinity and Ringgold playing off in an open division game here on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. It is Berg Hockey Night from Printscape Arena, and there'll be a penalty coming up against Canon-McMillan. Strang shot, scores! Strang comes in, takes it short side on Morgan, and we got a 4-2 game on a delayed penalty. Stuck it underneath the blocker side of the netminder. 4-2 is your score. Wilcox will step in with All. All will win the face-off back to DePasquale. It'll be cleared back out. All comes in with Strang, gets muscled off by Lowry. Wilcox behind the net. Down by 2 now are the Big Macs. They need to get back into the action. Oliver Wilcox bounces in front on Morgan. Morgan will hold on to it. Face-off coming up to the left of the Canon-McMillan net. 3:35 remaining third period. 4-2 is your score. Bethel Park leading. Back is Rylan Jones trying to keep it in his own. Nice little backhand attempt there. Good play. Goes out to the point. Be cleared out and attempting to get to. He does. Oh, Matodian does get in on side. Comes in, shot off the post. Goes back into the near quarter. Sorelli just dumps it up. It's going to be Phillips at the point. He's going to have to go out of the zone. Phillips back to center. Takes the puck, dumps one in, looks for Sorelli. Up across, can't get it to Matodian. Here comes Bethel Park, 2-on-1. Opportunity the other way. Brought in. Opportunity there for Hartman. Had Henderson coming in and was unable to capitalize on that one. It'll come the length of the ice. Picked up by the Blackhawks and carried back out. Pachura. Muscles off with Lowry. A battle along the far boards underneath the Peters Township logo. Franzik going to bring into the zone. Opportunity here goes to Hartman. Hartman gives it over to Henderson. It bounces it back out. Henderson's going to carry it out of the zone. Gets knocked down in the process. Pecora can't get to it first. Salze takes the puck and just dumps one out of the zone. Back out for Carter. Carter dumps one in the length of the ice where it'll be Lowry. Lowry across. Salze runs out. Lowry. For Salze behind. It is approximately $1:45 remaining in the third period. Regulation down by 2. Canon-McMillan to Bethel Park. 4-2 is your score. Opening night for both these squads on the PIHL season. AAA division always excites. Timeout called. We'll take a quick break. .142 remaining third period. 4-2 Bethel Park leads Canon-McMillan. Canon-McMillan coming out of a timeout. The Big Macs to get too quick. Strang will step in with Trencana. And it'll be picked up by Bethel Park, bringing it around. Had it all in front. He couldn't finish up the play. It's going to be picked up and brought out. Bacodian gets it down the ice. Edgar's going to chase it down. Mazzacone waits, and it's going to go the length of the ice, and icing is the call. Morgan will clear it back the length. We'll have another icing call here. 1:27 to go in the third. Morgan will come off. We'll get an additional skater for the Big Macs. Empty net to our left. Trencana steps into the zone. Face off one by all. It'll be cleared down by the Blackhawks. Sorelli around for Phillips. Phillips throws one down through Wilcox. It's going to go out for Henderson. Henderson throws one on net, just wide of the net. It's going to go for Phillips. Phillips throws one down. It's going to be picked up. All shot, scores. Empty net goal for Aaron All, the senior. And that should all but do it here at the Printscape Arena. 5-2 Bethel Park leads. 1:01 remaining third period. All just waited. The play broke down. He was able to pick up a puck in a neutral zone, skated in, and just fired it on the empty cage. Face off one by the Blackhawks. It's going to go back into the zone. And this is opening week for me, too, so I usually have more details for you guys, but I can't get anything out together for you because there's not really the storylines yet. We'll get those as the season progresses. Of course, if you're paying attention, we'll be back for a D2 matchup next. It'll be Ringgold and Trinity here at Printscape, and then I'll close out the week at Kirk-Nevin Arena in Greensburg. This Greensburg-Salem McKiskey battle off. That's going to go off the referee. Originally had the Greater Latrobe and Franklin Regional matchup on Thursday. I deferred that one to the Wildcat Network so they can get their opening week matchup. So you can catch that on the Wildcat Network. You can pay attention to the PIHL socials, the Pittsburgh Hockey Digest socials. All of us will blast that one out for you guys for the opening game, but I'll be there for the second game. As for this contest, the final from Printscape Arena, the Bethel Park Blackhawks 5 and the Canon-McMillan Big Macs 2. I'll be back. We'll be back with the second game here momentarily. We will have the handshake line as is tradition. And I'll be back.